Hi friends, it's Lauren. Thanks for joining me in my craft room today. I'm grateful to have you here to check out my live replay from the Simon Says Stamp Wintermas Wonder box, the 12-day advent calendar. I have day number 5 and I'm going to create a mini card or a tag depending on how you see it or would want to use it. But I hope that you liked today's video and that you have some fun crafting with me. Again, the quality isn't top notch as it is a replay of a live from Facebook, but I still hope it brings you some joy and some creativity inspiration today. Hi friends, it's day number 5, just 1-5, for the Wintermas Wonder Box with Simon Says Stamp. I've got my first 4 days here, stamp, stencil, die, and ink pad, and I'm excited to see what's in day 5. So let's take a look. Ooh, another stamp set that I can't get out. Because there's a sticky glue booger on it. So we have this snowflake block. So it has a nice, just one stamp of lots of different size snowflakes in like little circles. That can help make a pretty background. It's so cute. So let's see what we can do. Now I know that I used to make my tags with the ink pad. I did snowflake stamping. But we're just gonna do that again, but this time with the larger one. Maybe we'll make a little mini note card with our snowman again, with this as like a repeating background. So let me get let's use Pretty Pink Posh dies. They have that cute little mini note card, so let me grab those. Okay, so these are the 2 different ones I have. I have Sweet Note, which makes like a matchbox style, and then a mini scallop card. Let's see which one I think will fill in better. So they both have their own square dies, but one is a little smaller than the other. Feel like I want to use the larger one since it will get more background. Let's use the larger one. So I'm going to do, did I do this correctly? Oh no, I mixed it up. Yeah, that was correct. Okay. So I will die cut a color cardstock for the mini note card base. So this is the Sweet Note. Oh, here we go. This will tell me if I did the right size. Yes. Okay. And then I guess I could use that if I wanted to. It's already cut. So I wonder if I should do something different than blue this time. I know I've done a lot of blue. Let me think of what paper I want to use for this. It'd be fun to maybe do a 2-toned one. This is the Christmas paper pad from scrapbook.com. It's double-sided. I like this tree one. Let's do this one. So let's cut it. Trying to think in my head to how I'm going to cut it, since maybe I should do one that doesn't have directions on it, like words or trees. Let's do red. I haven't done anything red for Christmas yet with these cards. I've been only just doing blues. I'm just going to slide this in here. Okay, so if I die cut this out of this pattern, it won't matter which way is which because there's no sense of direction on this pattern paper. So I'm going to line these up just so I can get my pattern straight. I'm going to run it through my die cut machine. So I'm using my Sizzix Big Shot Switch, which is an electric one, so excuse the noise for a minute. Okay. And then this cut a pretty design, and it has a cut for like the Matchbox style note card, and there are score lines. So I'm just gonna fold my card on the score lines, and then it just tucks right inside like that. And I think I'll decorate the back side. And maybe we'll just put this white piece in here so you can write a little note. Okay. So then, is there another, how do I want to decorate the front? I think I'll do gold embossing of the snowflakes this time. So I'm trying to see if there's a pattern here that I would like that will match, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling, I like this color, but I don't know if, I don't want the holly leaves on it. Let me see. I could do this color red, but I also don't want to color, like cover all of this. This is hard. What do I want to do? Thinking on the fly today has been a little bit of a struggle. What if we just stamp right on the outside of it with the snowflakes and emboss it in gold? And then I could maybe do my warm winter wishes in gold on this red and pop it off. Let's try. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I'm actually only going to use one supply or two, both stamp sets today. Let me get out. I'm going to do my larger Misty this time. Put my little sweet note on the inside here. Open up our little stamp. Okay. Maybe just scooch it over some so that way I get like half. And then I'll rotate it around and do the other half-ish. Let's try that. So I'm going to use my Rabbit Hole Designs anti-static tool. Let me get my embossing powder and gold and my embossing ink. So let's go ahead and stamp this first. Got my little pressure tool. And that stamped pretty good, but let me stamp it again just in case. And then my little magical coffee filter. Ooh. That's actually pretty. I like this design. All right, it's going to be loud again as I heat emboss my design. Okay, now let's stamp the other side. So I'm just going to put this snug into the corner. Pull off my stamp. I'm going to just wipe it a little bit so when I place it down, I don't get ink on it and then I get a weird double stamp look. I'm going to try to puzzle piece this in to the design. Looks pretty good. Pick it up. I'm going to add more of my anti-static powder. Ink my stamp up for the other side. My pressure tool looks pretty good, but do one more for good measure. Okay. And let's add powder to the other side. All right, and then it's going to be loud again. There's our embossed design on one side of our little sweet note card. So let me pick up my mess a little bit. Use a bone folder just to help reinforce these a little since I did all that heat embossing. There's a little bit of warping, so just want to make sure my creases are nice. Cute. Okay, now I want to stamp a sentiment. I really want to do the warm winter wishes again. I think it'll be kind of cute in gold and red. So I'm going to use the same paper I did earlier, but I'm just going to trim a piece off. I'm going to use my smaller Misty this time. Just trying to use the straight edges to my advantage And then I'm going to stamp my snowman on the red. My anti-static powder. And then bringing out my embossing ink again. That was pretty good, but I just really like to stamp twice. I don't know if it's a... I think I've just been burned too many times on embossing where I stamp once and I think it looks really good, and then I go to emboss it and half my image is missing. So I'd rather just stamp twice and have a better guarantee that my embossing will look better. Snowman. Okay. And one more time, it's going to be loud. I'm burning myself. I forget that it's not good to hold small pieces of paper while you're heat embossing. My fingers were going to catch on fire. All right, that should be the last of the embossing. So I'm just creating a quick little, it's like a card or a tag, really. Yes. Okay. Put this back on. Right, now let's fussy cut this guy out. It's hard to believe it's Wednesday already, and I'm on day 5 at 12. I hope that even though I know most of you guys that are watching the lives watch it later, but I hope these have been a little bit fun for you guys. It's definitely been challenging for me to get comfortable with talking since I do most of my filming and then do a voiceover, I forget to talk. Kind of remind me of when I went to scrapbook.com to film my video with Pretty Pink Posh supplies. I did my talking while I was filming and I had a lot of empty silences that I had to go back and, like, when we were done filming, I said some things on camera, so when they were doing close-up shots and I wasn't talking, they would add in what I said in editing, so that way it wasn't so quiet and, you know, me not saying anything. I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, so I'm going to glue this to the inside. And that will be where you can write a little note. On the inside. And then I feel like it needs a little something. I wonder if I do kind of like this color. How big is this? So this is like 2 by 2 or like 2. I wonder if I can find a 2-inch circle. Let me think what I have next to me. I just feel like it needs a little something. What about a tree? Oh my goodness. There we go. That might be kind of cute. I need to cut my little thingies off, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let me find my pattern paper. What if I did this one? What if I just did like my little tree out of here? All right, okay, I'm gonna die cut again, but hopefully it won't be too loud for too long. Oh my goodness, can't get it out. Where's my pokey tool? Oh, there is no pokey. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that adds like a nice little something. A little something. Let me get my thinner tape for this guy. So this is the scrapbook.com 1mm tape. So it's a little thinner. And then, hi Sandy. Thanks for tuning in and commenting. So I'm just going to cut this in half because my tree, I think, is the same width as my foam tape. And then I'm going to peel off both sides of the release paper on my foam because that way I can bend it a little easier. So we'll start here, go along the bottom of the tree, and then I can kind of curve it on this corner here. And again, trying to make sure, just don't see it outside of the die cut itself. I should have done a longer piece, I think. That's okay. And then, oh my goodness, come on. There we go. Go on the top part of the tree. Make sure it stays. I'm going to turn it along the top of the tree. No, I think I might have done an okay cut. Again, trying really hard. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah. All right, I'm going to use my grid to center this as best as I can. Put my tree on. And then this one, I'm going to use my regular foam squares. These are 2mm thick. And I'm going to put it actually in the middle of my tree. I'll do one more and then really make sure it's stuck down. I'll peel off the release paper and get him lined up. There we go. So because of the difference in the height it's layered on top of each other really well. And there's still like a little bit of spacing between the tree and the snowman. It's cute. I think it turned out nice. And you can write a little note on the inside. You can hole punch it, and we can make another tag this way. Lots of tags in this series. And put some like gold or green twine on it. And then we could stamp our, where's my stamp set? We could do one of our to and froms on the inside, depending on how you want to use it. I don't know what I want to use it for yet. I feel like it's going to end up being a tag. So, you know what, let's just do it. Let's stamp it. Even though I've got stuff on this side, I probably shouldn't have glued it together. But let's do a red ink. You know what? No, we're going to do green. We're going to bring in some of the tree color. This is Rainforest Versifying Clair. I'm grabbing my little block, and let's do the from first. And I'm going to stamp it there in hopes that, yay, looks fine. And then we'll do the two a little higher. And that way, if I want to add a little personal note above the two, I can. There we go. To and from on the inside. Let's go ahead and hole punch this guy. And I actually have, that's not a bad match. Let's use this one. So let me grab my hole punch. I'm wondering if I should do my crocodile, but I think this will be okay. Go right through the corner here.
Can I watch a movie downstairs?
Okay. And I'm going to cut some twine. And then I'll wait to tie it so I can add it to a bag if I need to. And you can still see it will be a little snug there, so just have to keep it maybe a little looser so you can open it more. There we go. Yay! A different color palette today. Can you believe it? Well, thank you so much for joining me on this live. And if you're here catching the replay, either here in the Facebook group or over on my YouTube channel, I appreciate you taking time to craft with me today. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll click like, and if you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. As always, you can find everything I use down below in the description box. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.